Good morning, traders. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever looked at your trading return or looked at your strategy or just looked at how trading is going and been discouraged or doubted, even though you knew you were doing what you were supposed to? You knew that you were being obedient to God's calling. It's interesting. There's a concept in the Bible that essentially our eyes are where doubt comes from, but our ears are where our faith comes from. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Lord. If you look at the story from Matthew, this is Matthew chapter 14, where Peter walks on water. He saw Jesus out there. He said, "Hey, Jesus, if it's you, command me to come out." And Jesus did. And he obeyed the command that he heard. But remember what happened. When he took his eyes off of Jesus, it says in verse 14:30, "But when he saw that the wind was boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to seek, he cried out, 'Lord, save me.'" And immediately Jesus was there. He had a command that he heard from Jesus, and he was fulfilling that command. And as long as he was doing that and keeping his eyes on Jesus, he was successful. But when he looked at his surroundings, that's when he began to sink, even though he was still fulfilling the command that he'd heard. And for us in our trading, how many times have I looked at my return? My return for the last 6 months is nowhere near like it was the first 6 months of the year. And I look at it and I get discouraged. I think, okay, well, why is this happening? That's me trying to play God. God gave me a calling. Who am I to question it? But yet I take my eyes off of him and this calling, and I put it on my return for the last 6 months. It was great before that, and then it was up and down. I think, well, I take my eyes off of him, I look at the wind and the waves, I look at the turmoil in my account, and I start to doubt, and I start to sink. And it's sort of a snowball effect. How many times do we see this over and over again? So I just want to encourage you today. Don't let your circumstances dictate your obedience. God called you to trading for a reason. Continue to listen to his word. Continue to obey what he tells you. And don't let your eyes deceive you. If you need any help with this, reach out to us at godlytrading.com. Hey, we're starting our brand new challenge this week. It's 4 days, all night long. It's 4 days, all week long, in the evenings at 6 o'clock Central. And we're going to be tackling this idea of belief and believing in this calling, believing in what you're doing is the most important thing. If you want to get a free ticket to it, just go to godlytrading.com/challenge, and we'll see you there.